First up is the Triumph Bonneville. Triumph cleverly took names from their illustrious past and gave them a modern spin, thereby creating a whole raft of new bikes. The Bonneville was one of the first, and many would say rightly so, as the Bonneville name is possibly the most famous. This bike captures the spirit of the original but features up-to-date technology, giving you a bike that can be used every day rather than just on a sunny Sunday afternoon. Performance is adequate for a bike of this type and will allow you to have plenty of fun down country lanes.
Break it up.
So Chris, bike number one for you is the Triumph Bonneville T100. What do you think to the looks of this?
Well, it's very, very retro.
Yeah.
Yes. It's, I suppose it's got more modern mechanics, but it's got the old-fashioned classic look, hasn't it?
And an electric start, which is handy.
Yes, very nice. You don't have to kick them up.
No. So you like the black, you like the stripes on the tank badges?
Yes, very nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. So tell me a little bit about your bikes then, your Panthers, aren't they?
Well, I'm in the Panther Owners Club. We've just come back from, well, last year we were in America. And we rode over the Rockies with them.
So how old are your bikes then?
Mine are 50s, and I've got an aerial as well.
Yeah.
And a Motomarini Italian bike.
Right, well I'm going to be very interested to hear what you think to this then, so I suggest you get your helmet on and let me know.
Right.
Okay. Chris is testing a 2004 model Bonneville on an 04 plate, priced at £5,500. This model is the T100 Bonneville and benefits from having a few extras bolted on. Rubber knee pads, hand-painted coach lines and a more original paint scheme all add up to giving this bike that classic look. Be too much of a problem, if you can find one that is. Service history is still very important, so make sure to check before buying this bike. The biggest area of concern for this type of bike is corrosion. With all that lovely shiny chrome on show, you'll have to be prepared to spend many an hour cleaning and polishing to prevent your bike dissolving before your very eyes. So Chris, the Triumph Bonneville.
Very good. I'm very pleased.
Really? Talk me through it then. What did you like?
Well, I enjoyed the riding. I felt very much in control of it. That could be because it's very retro. It felt very much like a 50s, early 60s bike.
Yeah.
But a lot more power and good braking.
So the riding position then, because your legs are kind of just, it's just a nice
yes,
comfy
it
seating,
is
isn't
very,
it?
I could tour on this quite happily.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you fancy going?
I could go across Europe on this with no trouble.
Really?
Yeah.
Enough power for you to do that?
Oh, I'm sure, yes.
Yeah.
I would say it would carry pillion just as easily.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lovely, I know we've talked about the looks already, but the dials are very easy to read and very pretty.
Yeah.
And all the, obviously, electric start, as we've said.
Yeah, that's excellent. I mean, there's no pleasure in having to kick a motorbike up.
Not really. Well, not for me. I haven't got the 50s swing, you see, so I can't do it.
No.
So is everything, you say it's very similar to a 50s bike then?
Yes, in terms of the seating position, you're slightly leaning forward, so when you brake, you don't slide up the seat quite so easily as when you're sat upright on the cruiser bikes. And the stopping, the front brake was very good, I found.
Yeah.
Gears were easy to use.
You can lean them into the bends beautifully as well, these,
yes,
can't you?
this was fine. Yes,
Yeah.
I like this very much.
I'm getting that from you, actually.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep, quite enjoyed it.
Super. Well, let's go to the scoreboards on that note.
Right.
So, Chris, what do you give the Triumph Bonneville for style?
8. A good classic looking bike.
And performance?
7. Probably doesn't go as well as some of the other bikes.
What about practicality?
9. Nice, easy to manoeuvre bike.
Reliability?
8. Seems to run well.
And value for money?
5. I think it would be a bargain at 5.